right. This is a very impromptu stream. I didn't even have um, any idea that I would even be doing it. But a friend of mine um, commented on one of my videos the other day, and he asked me what would I do, or what would I fix, or what would I change. And I've talked about this off and on like multiple times. But what I decided to do is do like an episodic thing where I break down the many different things that I would do to repair the damage that's been done to Dragon Ball by Super. Um, because he didn't understand the reason why I said Super was bad. Like, he watches my streams and this and another, and he just wanted to know why I think it's so horrible. And a lot of people think that I just call stuff horrible just to be a detractor. People say, "Oh, you just trash anime just to be that guy." You know, if that was true, I would trash all anime just to be that guy. But I don't. I trash the ones that deserve it, and that's it. The rest of them, I don't trash them. But you know what? I'm not in the business of trying to prove myself. I don't need to prove nothing to anybody. Dragon Ball Super has a lot of things wrong with it. The inconsistencies in the power levels, the transformations, the whole God stuff. It has a lot of things wrong with it. And you don't need me to tell you. So I decided I would start off with something very simple. And since this is the first episode, I figured no way anyone could get this wrong. You're getting my full 100% unfiltered ideas on how you can fix Dragon Ball as it is right now. Because I know how people are. I don't really care. You got a right to like it the way it is. If you think it's great, go for that. I ain't got a problem with it. But I got a right to tell you things that I don't like about it and what needs to be changed. We're not all meant to agree. Think about how boring it would be if we all agreed. Why do you think the anime community is losing viewership? Because everybody in it agrees with each other. You only got one person, myself, who disagrees. Everybody else all agree with each other. That's the reason why it's so boring. That's why you guys who used to get lots of views don't get them anymore. Because there's nothing controversial going on. There's nothing on your channels to make people say, "Wow, look at that." They go on your channels and they hear the same boring stuff. But the first thing that I would do, number one thing on the list that I would do, is I would remove the gods. I would set everything back to how it was in Dragon Ball Z. The only gods that you had to deal with were the Kais. North Kai, Supreme Kai, Old Kai. Every now and then, the other Kais that showed up for comedic effect. Maybe even the Grand Kai. But that would be it. That would be the limit on the god stuff. I would do away with Beerus, Whis, Zeno, the other gods of destruction. Every bit of that stuff would be gone. When you introduce characters like that, all it does is create a power scaling problem. It's also the reason why you have this power creep issue. Once you introduce characters this strong, and like the very second that Goku fought Beerus, that was the end of Dragon Ball. That was it. Because you immediately had to scale Goku's power up in order to match this guy. This artificial power scaling is a direct result of bringing in God level characters. You would not have to do that. You wouldn't have had to mess with Goku and Vegeta's power levels had you not brought these guys in. You would not have had to turn Frieza into Golden Frieza had you not brought the gods in. All of this is a direct result of them being brought in. And it was a huge mistake. Because now look at what it's led to. Every time a new villain comes along now, they're stronger than Beerus. And you can't keep on doing that. You can't have every single bad guy that comes is some big bad space-based guy from another galaxy somewhere coming to do whatever that they do, and then you give Goku and Vegeta these artificial power levels to be able to meet the challenge, because that's what they do. Oh, they're not strong enough. Artificial power raising through whatever means, and they're doing it again now with Ultra Instinct and Hakai and destructive energy or whatever Vegeta's about to get. It's artificial. Just because you show a couple of manga pages of these guys training does not change the fact that it's artificial. It's not natural Saiyan power. It's God Ki. It's God energy. It's angel energy. Broly is a prime example of what happens when a Saiyan powers up natural Saiyan power. All of Broly's energy is natural, just natural Saiyan energy. It has no God Ki on it, none of that stuff. He's just a maximum level Saiyan. I think Goku and Vegeta could power up to that level if they continued their progression. They don't need all this red, blue, white, purple stuff. They don't need it. Because you know, along with Vegeta's new powers, he's going to get the purple hair and all this other stuff, and it's just unnecessary. You didn't even have to go down this path. But like I said, it's a direct result of inventing and instituting this whole God thing. They were doing just fine getting more powerful on their own. If you believe what Vegeta said, that Saiyans have no limits, then why limit yourselves? Because what they did is they stopped growing as Saiyans and started growing as gods. They completely stopped being Saiyans. They don't even use the regular Super Saiyan transformation anymore. No one's even paid attention to that. The fact that whenever they transform now, they go straight to blue. They skip everything else. All those other transformations were Saiyan energy. Their own natural energy. Now they're just using God Ki all the time. And it's exactly what I feared it would be. Introduce these super strong gods, and now, boom, look what you got. I don't like it. Now, I know a lot of these newer today Dragon Ball fans like it, and that's fine. Y'all like what you like. I'm just explaining in full detail what I like and don't like. And in this case, it's a lot I don't like. I don't like the whole God thing. The whole angle was bad. And you don't need it in Dragon Ball. Dragon Ball was good for a long time without having to introduce all this God Ki stuff. Look at how long Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z entertained the fans. And you didn't have to add in all this God stuff to make that possible. You didn't need Super Saiyan Blue or Red or any of this. You didn't need it. But new generation of fans, and you get a whole new level of crap. I think it's some of the worst writing I've ever seen. But when you got a fan base that don't care, all they want is explosions and transformations, you can get away with this bad writing. You really truly can. Anybody who's a real 100% fan of Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z can see right through what's going on, and they can see what I'm saying is true. This God stuff is going to absolutely continue to wreck Dragon Ball until it's gotten rid of. These characters need to be brought back down to regular Saiyan levels, and then they need to progress from there. Because the fact is, you make the Broly movie. You show everybody what a Saiyan can do if they fully max out their potential, which is something Broly has done. The only thing Broly doesn't have is he doesn't have martial arts training. Broly is just raw power, just raw intensity. If he hones his skills and actually learns how to fight like martial arts, then Broly would be invincible. Broly, I mean, that's just it. But all of his energy, all of his power, every bit of it comes from being a Saiyan. He didn't borrow it from Whis and Beerus. And it's as simple as that. It's proof that you don't need this God stuff. The Tournament of Power itself is proof you don't need the God stuff. Look at the Tournament of Power. Did Super Saiyan Blue help Goku and Vegeta at all? I mean, they got wrecked using Super Saiyan Blue. It was a waste of time. Kefla, a regular old Saiyan, was beating up on him like he was a nobody. It took Ultra Instinct and a lot of ass pulls to beat her. Same thing with Jiren. A lot of ass pulls to beat Jiren. God Ki means nothing except hair color change, because Goku and Vegeta don't look or seem any more powerful than anybody else. When they transformed Super Saiyan Blue, you didn't see anybody shaking, anybody get scared. Everybody in the Tournament of Power was like, whatever. Nobody feared it. When Frieza transformed, Frieza got a bigger reaction from the crowd when he transformed into Golden Frieza than Goku and Vegeta got for going blue. Like, everybody paused to watch Frieza transform. It's like, wow, he's turning gold. Holy shit. But when these dudes transform, it's like, oh, those Saiyans are at it again. Let's go beat them up. I just think the God stuff needs to go. Beerus, Whis, Zeno, Champa, Vados, all that needs to go. And the Super Saiyan God transformations need to go. That's the first place that we need to begin. Plain and simple. There's no ifs, ands, buts about it. And that's really it for the first episode of this. I'm going to try to drop as many as I can before I leave again. April is going to be off and on kind of month. I have a lot of jobs here or there, back and forth. So I'm going to have weeks where I'm at home, and then I'm going to have weeks where I'm not. So it is what it is, but I'm going to get it all done. But hit the like button on your way out for the people who didn't. I just didn't feel like saying hit the like button 80 times. And hit the comment section for anybody who didn't watch the whole stream or anybody who didn't show up for it. Comment section. Tell me what y'all think. I'm trying to keep this short. I'm going to get up off here because I do want to get me some rest. Because I am tired. I've been driving all day. And I came home. I had to clean up, do all this other stuff. So I'm not doing a 2-hour stream. No way. I might get back up later and throw up some cheapo videos. But I'm not doing any more streaming today. So you guys got plenty to work with there. Tell me what y'all think, how y'all feel. Try to keep it on topic. I don't need an 8-page list of all the things that you would change. That's the reason why I'm doing it one episode at a time, because I want to make sure everyone individually and collectively knows what I'm talking about. So I'm going to make sure each individual episode, they know the things that I want to change in Dragon Ball. Because if you try to do it all in one big jumbled stream, people forget the things that you say. So I'm going to keep them separate. This one is about the gods. Matter of fact, I'm going to actually add that onto the title. When I get done, I'm going to add that on so people will know. And I'll do it for the next ones too. I'll put on there what I'm talking about so that way people will know. And with that being said, I'm going to get my butt up off of here. Like I said, I need to get me some rest. I'll see y'all tomorrow or maybe later on tonight when I do some more videos.